What is going on, my reefing fam? March here, Fragbox TV. Really cool episode today. We are actually in Nuremberg, Germany at Interzoo, world's largest pet trade show convention. I'm about to get started. I have no expectations, don't know what I'm going to find here. Just came to get ideas. Not first time in Germany, but really impressed so far. You guys are going to have, this is going to be a cool episode. Come along for the ride. You guys thought that Reefapalooza was big, Orlando? Look at this. These are halls. 1,900 different exhibitors. It includes cats, dogs, reptiles, amphibians, fishy friends. Look at this. Crazy. This thing's enormous. 60,000 visitors. You guys might know this company. They've been around a little while, Aqua Vitro, but I'm really surprised. I've never seen this doser here. In the store we sell the Camor. We used to sell the Versa, but that's gone. And then the Bubble Magus doser. This is completely new, modular design. They were just walking me through it. Super easy to set up. Wi-Fi. I'm really surprised we don't sell it because we do carry the Aqua Vitro line in the shop. They'll dose down to 0.1 ml, super accurate, and you can hook up as many of these as you like, with colored rings. And they're actually made by this company over here, Sice. We work with them pretty closely. We sell a lot of their pumps. So they're made in Italy, and they offer a 5-year warranty on these dosers. That's unheard of. They're connected via Wi-Fi with an app. They were just running me through it. Super intuitive, super easy to use, and really easy to mount too. So they give you 2 screws on the back, or you can use double-sided tape if you don't want to screw into your stand or your aquarium. They've really thought about everything. It feels like something that's actually been designed by hobbyists, by people that have aquariums at home, and it's not just a doser that comes, you know, in a box from a company in China that you see a lot. Really unique, and I'm really excited. I'm definitely going to get these in the shop and try them out when we get back from here. One of the really cool things here being at the show, I'm seeing a lot of different lines that I've never heard of before, like this one out of Italy, all Italian-made additives, both saltwater, freshwater, and really cool thing. Look at one of the features here on the stands. I've never seen this before. Something similar to what we have designed on ours, but look at that. How neat is that? All of your additives on one side, test kits. Really clever, really put together. Neat. You know that's something, oh, even with the sump, check this out, how it pulls out. Never seen a sump like that before. You get full access to the back, your skimmer, your socks, your return pump. Very neat. I'm not sure how they're holding up the weight of it, but stuff like this you only see in Europe. It's never seen anyone else do it like that. This feels like it's made out of some sort of polycarbonate or plexi, and really cool and fun colors. Typically in North America, you know, we're only seeing white, black, sometimes wood features. Very different styles. Everything's really shallow here. Lights that I've never seen before. Really cool. You guys hear me talk about this all the time in the store, the Vitalis food. We feed it to all the corals, all the fish, and they have now a new mixed reef food. How's this different than the SPS and the soft food?
So this targets all species of coral.
You're gonna hit,
rather than just hard corals and soft corals.
You're gonna hit everything in one. You know that you guys have seen me in the videos. I'm always spot feeding the Duncans and the Acans with the LPS pellets. We have the NEM pellets. And this is our go-to fish food in the store. We feed all the tanks this marine pellet right here. And I just got some interesting info. It's actually all made to a food grade standard. So like he's showing me on the video here, super clean equipment. They're not just making fish foods, they have standards that they've met. It's made to a human grade quality of food. So I already told him he doesn't have to sell us on it. We sell a ton of it. The grazers here. It's nice to see it in person today at Edition. I don't know if I'm the only one in this regard, but whenever I see an empty tank, my mind immediately goes to how do I turn this thing into a reef tank? Even if it's something that's a stupid shape, this would not be very practical. The thing's got to be 3 feet tall. It would be a nightmare to clean, but my mind always goes to how do I fill that up? Even something like this. This company here does displays for stores. If you're looking to retrofit your shop with aquariums, a lot of well, it's tricky actually. I've built everything that's in the store by hand, but if you don't know how to do that, I guess you'd go to a company like these guys. I love the wood. Check this out. Everything is different in Europe. Very different. Everything is, it's hard to explain. It's like a different world. Love it over here. Lots of freshwater stuff. Look at these things. If you're looking to build a new store, incredibly rare koi fish. Aha, look what I found. First display reef tank. Maybe we'll spend a moment with it. Actually looks really mature. Must have been set up pretty recently. But it looks like a mature tank. Looks like it's been here for a while. The water's super clean. Some very nice cleaner shrimp, gold coral. Look at the size of this guy. This is a German coral banded shrimp. He's not actually German. He just happens to be in Germany. Nice selection of some frags. It's nice to see this stuff, even though I'm on vacation. Looks very healthy. They've done a good job. I don't know what this tank is. It looks like a BioCube on Steroids, very old school, but it looks cool, looks really good. Very healthy tank. Hello firefish, hello torch coral. And this little clown goby hanging up out top. I love these fish, but they host your SPS or acro, as you see what he's doing there with that Montipora. He's pissing it off constantly. Check out this rock I just found. I'm actually in love with it. I think Tia would like it too. Aqua Save the Reef Rock. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's man-made or not. It feels super, super natural. Ultra porous. Natural colors and shapes. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to get some more info. Oh, sorry there, doggy. Nice doggies here in Germany. Stuff like that, it's a little bit tricky. So if they don't have a Canadian or North American distributor, it wouldn't make sense for me to bring something like that in. It would be tricky. I'd need to bring in, you know, a container of something like that to justify the cost. It's kind of an issue with a lot of the stuffs here. So I'm seeing a lot of cool aquariums and getting ideas. But if they don't have a Canadian or North American distributor, it's not possible for me to order just one. The shipping isn't going to justify it. Something that I'm noticing about the aquariums here, the stands, lots of different colors. We're so used to our traditional white and black, lots of wood tones, and that's something I'm really looking to do with our new line of aquariums that's coming out. I feel like the stands, at least North American stands, the ones that I'm used to, the black and white, it doesn't fit with all the decors. An aquarium is almost like, not almost like, it becomes a piece of furniture. It really is part of your home. Something like this, it's a lot nicer, I think. Maybe it's just my personal opinion, but love, love, love all the different wood tones. The presentation here is immaculate. I'm getting a million and one ideas. I have some very, very cool dinners, meetings lined up for our new kind of looks like this, a little bit like this, but with an all-in-one filter to have some custom products made. I'm having a lot of fun here at the show, and look what I see. Oh my goodness, the lights, the blue lights of a reef tank you can notice from very far away. Let's see what is going on over here. Wonder which booth this was. Oh, I see more aquariums over there. We're kind of like in the aquarium section. Oh, these lights might look familiar. It is the same ones I'm running on our tank, on the display tank in the store, the aqua illumination hydras. You know that I'm a big fan of those lights. I was just walking by, maybe you recognize Tobias. You know those large reef tanks when I'm complimenting him and I'm showing him on the videos? That's our man here. What's going on? Nice to see nice to see a fellow YouTuber at the show. If you ever want to come to Canada, you can come see our shop. Yeah.
I also get a few messages from Canada. You've got great tanks.
There's some really big ones.
On my channel.
We would love to have you, man. We will treat you like royalty. Very nice to make connections here. Totally made the trip worth it. He's going to kind of hopefully up to visit us and come record the store one day, see some of the tanks. Let me just give you a quick run through on what I see here and this one, because they've done a very, very nice job. This is actually a D&D aquarium, something I didn't even know they made aquariums. We're used to water box, Red Sea reefers. It looks like it's about 200 gallons, and it's pretty cool because they only set it up in a matter of days. It looks a lot more mature than that. Oh, look at that Christmas tree worm rock right behind. Some massive alveoporas. Our friend Tobias here, he was just telling me this is actually his brand of rock that he's making, handmade, mass producing these very cool magnet rocks. So very strong Tunzi magnet on the side, and I love that because if you know anything about me, I absolutely hate frag racks. I understand you need them, they're useful. Hello fishies. Look at this nice Pusillipora. I think they call it mica. These we don't see too often. Some nice Acan Lord, torch corals. This is interesting, a dragon soul like this, Indo dragon soul. Torch your cells for about 500 euros. So it's around $750 our money. That's a lot for us. I know US prices, you kind of used to prices like that. That is quite expensive for the Canadian market. Hello, Mr. Yellowfish. I don't know what's up with his face. Some nice plate corals here on the bottom. Really nice demonstration. And what they're representing here today, why is this set up? They have a brand of live phytoplankton, Plankton Plus. So they're big on feeding the plankton here in Germany. It's good for all around. Coral health, keeping down algae, some nice hammer corals. Pagoda. This is something we don't see a lot in the store. Very underappreciated sort of coral. Shaggy and grows just like a cup coral. Some nice mushrooms. All in all, beautiful, beautiful tank. And I love, 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 love. They're using the same lights I'm using in the store. Hydra 32 HDs, Aqua Illumination. What up? You're getting some love over here in Germany. They've done a really good job with this tank. I wish I understood what they were saying. German language, very hard to understand. We can't escape them. We're in Orlando, we find them. At Reef Rock, the man, the legend, all the way here in Nuremberg, Germany. Mr. Julian Sprung. I'm gonna go over and talk to him. Sorry, Reefing fam, completely unrelated. Completely. This is too cool. I don't know even what I'm looking at. Only in Germany. No idea. This is a pretty cool aquarium. Looks like it's all acrylic and it's actually got a top on it. Something I've never seen before. I'm not sure how you would clean it. But a nice assortment. Look at these monos. It's actually a brackish or freshwater fish. But they look pretty cool. I've kept them in the past in the store. There's some anemones hanging out in here. And we have a nice collection of cardinals, bengai, and pajamas. It's actually a really cool tank. Very different than anything I would do. Oh, look at this. Little sand sifting conch. Some more anemones. Tia would love this tank. Some long spine and pencil urchins in the back. You know that she likes really weird shit in the shop. Anything that is not normal, and this definitely constitutes not normal when looking at an aquarium. I've just been told this is a very rare fish too. You guys know I don't know terribly much about fish, but he's got lots of stripes. Really, really cool. I thought it was just a sailfin. I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, it's actually Polysoma? Beautiful fish. This is really one of a kind. I'm actually quite in love with the concept here. They've taken sort of an old locker, but then turned it into a stand. This is not your tank. Absolutely, it's not my tank. I would never ever think to use something like that. It's really different. Everything here in Europe is different. Even the look at the overflow, how it's done. This is an acrylic tank. It's welded here on the corners, and then flows down the back and just super clean. Everything is very thought through. Oh, Kessel, hello, yeah, that's because they're using a Kessel. Looks like a Kessel A360 maybe on there. Nice assortment of soft corals. These we don't see too often. These are Polyphylla grandis. I think I have two in the store. I've been trying to grow them for years. They don't really want to grow. These are actually kind of rare. You got to be careful, poisonous. Some Florida Recordia. Some green star polyps. Huge colonies always up top. And I like that they went with the black sand. You don't see that too often either. You guys know that I'm a big fan of black sand. Customers don't seem to be, but it adds a nice pop. You get that contrast. It's quite nice. I have some cool macroalgaes. This is for Tia here. She's a big fan of macroalgaes in the display. I think there's some red ogo, some true dragon's tongue over on this side. I've actually been trying to find a piece like this. If you have one, you want to trade it in, I am looking for it. Another one up here that I've never seen before. Oh, so maybe some Mangiano anemones. Not really good, but it looks very mature. Like I think they're taking rocks out of mature tanks and then just transporting them, you know, the show's on for 2-3 days. But I can't get over this stand. It's so different. I would never ever think to use something like that. What do you guys think? Comment below. Look who we found. Aquaforest from Poland. The owner actually sitting right over there. I got a chance to meet him once. He came to Toronto and did a store tour. This is the display tank to end all display tanks. I'm going to spend a little bit more time talking about this one because this is a real setup. This is something you'd expect to see sort of Macna, Reefapalooza at an Ecotech booth. Really, actually the whole house plants here. It's like a first. It's for your freshwater people out there. I'm not really sure what he's saying, not because of his accent. It's because I don't speak freshwater. Reefing fam, I'm very sorry. I don't know what happened yesterday. The camera died. My new friend here from the Mauritius Islands, our new fish exporter. Oh, he just asked me if I like chocolate.
It's working time, so no rum for now.
Yeah.
Just chocolate will just drop.
Okay, so what happened yesterday? I was recording that tank. I was talking to you. My battery died. I met him. They told me that they have beer on tap over here at Ibiz. And then the rest was a blur. 14 hours passed. Now we're back at the show, eating chocolate, round 2. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about this nice tank over here. I think I'm having too much fun at the show, and I'm coming every 2 years. This is every 2 years. This guy owns Aquaforest over here. Maybe you've heard of that company. His name is Serwin, and he's really cool. Hi, how are you? And that was Julia. Beautiful Julia. So we were here, I think, talking a little bit about this tank. I had a really good meeting with Aquaforest. Sorry, I'm eating chocolate, if you can hear me crunching on it. This thing is just something else. There's some people looking at it. Let me talk to you a little bit about some of the new products they have. We have some new sizes, which I think is cool because we carry Fos Minus in the store. But they're coming out with, there's actually a lot of stuff we can't get. Foods are tricky to bring into Canada. Look how rude I am. They're over here recording. and I just walk into their camera lens. So we don't have these in Canada. It's very tricky to bring in foods, big pain in the ass. Canadian Food Inspection Agency, very, very tricky. We actually lost a few. I would love to try this. I think they used to call it Rico Food, now called Zoa Food. Very, very clever marketing. And new small sizes for stuff. So like Phos Minus to reduce phosphates in your tank. This retails for 45 bucks Canadian. It's kind of a lot. It's really, really good stuff, but now it's going to come in a more affordable, small size if you want to try it. You guys know already, I love the test kits. We always recommend them. We sell a ton of them in the store, and it's how we test our water. I trust the Aquaphor test kits. Basically, I'm trusting, I don't know, $500,000 in coral, everything we're growing. I'm testing with these exact ones here. New salt on the way. So they have a new Reef Salt Plus, which is, whoop, I thought that was full. This is empty, but it's kind of like from what I understand, the Coral Pro that we're using in the store, the black bucket. That would be like a good comparison. So higher in alkalinity, calcium, magnesium, and then a new hybrid salt. So kind of like their probiotic salt. Yeah, that's also one of the best-selling salts we have in the store. This tank, though, let's get in here and give it a little bit of coverage because it is the single nicest tank here at Interzoo. Really incredible. The kind of corals they have in here. There's a couple I haven't seen, which is sort of rare for me. I feel like I've seen a lot. I've been doing this a long time. I've never seen mushrooms like this. These look fake. They look like the color have been painted on. Maybe they are plastic and I'm just a little hungover and I can't tell, but the colors are they real, right?
They're real.
They're real? Yeah, I'm not sure because I've never seen...
But I also never seen discos this bright.
It's not just me, right?
Some jawbreakers which are also quite impressive in color, but those ones are
these
really
are crazy. Yeah, I wish I could get a piece of that. I wonder where these corals, you know where they're going afterwards? After the show?
I think he said that those actually are sold already, I think to a Swiss guy.
1,000 euros per piece?
Actually, I think in retail around 150
wow,
per year.
That's actually really cheap. That's yeah, those would go for a lot more. Use some nice acanthophylias, long tentacle plate corals, bubble corals, cyanurinas. Look at this is kind of rare right here. This is actually a Wilsoni. So we don't see a lot of these. They only come from one part of Western Australia. A little bit of colder water. I haven't imported these for years. It's almost like, kind of like an acan, like an acan lord, but bigger. Closer to, it's hard to explain, but they grow in these really cool maze patterns. This is beautiful. Nice hammer corals, looks like some wall hammers. This Yuma's crazy. Actually, all the Yumas are crazy. There's a lot going on here, and I'm always impressed how they set these things up so fast. Check out that one actually in the back there. Incredible. You know, this is one of my personal favorites. Nice acans, some Rhodactis that look like they're trying to bounce. Maybe a baby elegance, the Blastos. Looks like some nice Indonesian Blastos. Beautiful toadstool in the back. And this chalice. This looks like a really cool mycelium, but check out this chalice over here. Very cool chalice. Little collection, rainbow dynamites. Incredible stuff. Beautiful tank. Alveoporas, Goniporas. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Oh, we have some plate corals hiding over here. Nice collection. If you guys ever have the chance to make it out here, I guess maybe not. It's very business to business. Wow, that's a really nice one. But I'm making some really good connections, crazy new ideas. I'm so happy I made the decision to come on this trip. Look at this thing. Incredible. Just crazy. Beautiful corals, beautiful tank, beautiful setup. Single nicest one here at the show. Hands down. In Macna, Reefapalooza, we see a lot of cool setups. This would be on par to something you'd see at like an Ecotech booth or a Neptune booth. I'm in a hall 4. This thing is so big, it's overwhelming. I can't explain to you. There's 1,900 different booths. 60, 70, 80,000 something people come. There's so much to see, and I don't think I'm going to see it all on this trip. The show's 3 days. There are some really, really cool... Free stuff. I love free stuff. Is there chocolate? A mug? Oh my god.
A mug, a t-shirt.
What did I do to deserve this? Thank you so much. Oh, Aquaforce. This is a brand we sell at. What would be the main difference between this hybrid salt and the regular probiotic?
We added some amino acids and vitamins to keep the corals healthy and in a good shape.
That's pretty cool.
We checked the salt and enriched it with natural sea salt flakes, so you can see them here.
Nice. And this is made in Poland along with everything else?
Yes, it's made in Poland.
So you guys know I love free shit. Love free shit. Anytime free shit, I get very, very excited. So actually gave me some energy. This is a product we can't get anymore in Canada. She threw in a bottle of this. There's a lot of import restrictions when it comes to stuff like this. So I have one bottle if somebody wants it. I'm probably gonna end up using it. It's a very, very, very good amino acid, sort of like a food for the corals. But I'm glad to have gone that. It's really cool to meet the owners of the company. So the owners of Senai, ITC, Abiz, it's very, very cool to kind of pick their brain and figure out what's new and what makes them tick and understand how they got into the industry and how the business. I'm very humbled and I'm very the curiosity. It's just really, really special being here. I was talking to these guys a little bit yesterday because I really like their frag plugs. So you guys have heard me. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Hello, hello. Do you mind if I record these plugs?
No, you go for it.
So you guys know that my friend Alejandro there locally is actually making all of our plugs, but he has a dream of moving to Colombia. So when he does that, he's not going to be making plugs. So this might be our new plug supplier here, Platinum Frag plugs, and they're ceramic, right? Yeah, 100% ceramic and being made in the UK?
Made in the UK,
yep.
They're full of minerals.
Yeah, they're really
they're good for your corals as well.
Perfect size. Look,
before you use them,
that's
get the
it.
powder off and everything sticks.
I like the packaging, and on these aquariums here, I'm in love with what they have going on the side. These are Cade, you said? Cade aquariums?
Yes, Cade aquariums.
Really cool little, I wouldn't call it nano. This is like borderline between, this is maybe the end of what we would consider a nano size, 25, maybe 30 gallons. The stand is really nice, all aluminum. Sump looks great, but I really, really like this feature. You can open up all the sides. You have full access. If you drop something you want to get in there, clean, install, reactor, skimmer, heater, full access, all sides of the tank. And then, this is really clever. Look at this. Built-in power bar. Look how smart that is. You know I'm all about clean wiring. I'm OCD when it comes to that stuff. Super, super clean. And it's really safe too because you can mount all your electrical stuff up here. Typically, what I see a lot of customers do, you take your power bars and you take everything and you kind of throw it off to the side next to the aquarium. It's quite dangerous. If you have a leak, water gets out of there. It's a good and easy way to have a fire. Very clever what they've done here with the tanks. Super impressed, and I really like the clear silicone. Everybody's gone black. Really, really digging the clear. The craftsmanship is absolutely perfect. There's no bubbles in the seam. There's no little pieces of silicone kind of sticking out sometimes you see with some of the brands. Very, very nice job.
Our salt is all manufactured in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
It's fully made in a lab and everything is lab grade. There's two different salts.
And full synthetic, right?
Yeah, people tend to confuse when I say plus, it doesn't make one better than the other.
What is this mix, 5 gallons? How many, I mean 5 kilos?
Yeah, 5 kilos, so they all have the literage on the back, so 850 grams will make 25 liters.
And this is pretty close to natural seawater.
Yeah, so we do two different ones. Again, the plus isn't any better, it's just two different elements, so the plus is just raised.
A little bit more magnesium, a little more calcium, a little more
alkalinity.
This maybe if you're using fish, this is if you're doing mixed reef, acro, stuff like
They're
that.
both
both, yeah.
capable for reef.
Nice. And all made in the UK?
All made in the UK, in-house.
Beautiful.
The food is made especially for...
A company that needs no introduction, Fauna Marin. Really, really great stuff. And I'm always talking in my channel about this lovely stuff here, Dino X. Check this out. This thing just does exactly what it is designed to do. It's one of the few products we sell, actually. We don't sell too much of the other one. To be honest, I don't know a lot about the other ones. We used to sell the food. This is a really cool tank. Check this thing out. I love what they've done with this. A lot of gray stands here. We don't see too many gray ones where we are. Everything's different. Man, I love Europe. Check out this rock. Very neat. And I really like this Tia. If you're watching this video, I know you're gonna love this. Look, little mangrove on the side, acrylic mangrove slash frag holding hybrid. I don't even know what to call this little contraption here, but it's a pretty cool way of adding adding a mangrove to your tank. Look at the overflow. I've never seen one like this before. It looks like a piece of glass, and then you have a break, and then more glass. Super clean. Everything is just very thoughtfully designed here. We used to sell this in the store. We don't carry it anymore, but I do love this stuff. The LPS pellets, the Dust, the Sprint, and the Min S, the whole range, the whole line of foods. There's no, we don't have crazy demand for it. I don't know why that is, but we don't really have people coming in and asking for it all the time. I was really impressed with this. This is before I started drinking yesterday. Again, I apologize if my voice sounds funny, a little bit hungover. This is a pretty cool device. It'll measure just about everything. It doesn't come in a 120 North American volt socket yet. It's only on this funny one here. That's what's not funny, but that's what they use here in Europe. But it'll test just about everything in your water. pH, alkalinity, nitrate, phosphate, iron, potassium, calcium, magnesium, very close to like kind of like a henna product. But what they do is they give you this little Game Boy looking thing, and this will test all of them. So for Hannah, you go out and buy an individual tester for each one. This you buy one, and then you can get all of them, or individuals. Like if you want to do just calcium, you buy calcium. You buy this. It's really, really cool. I wish something like this would come to North America. I think it would do well. It would need distribution. Someone would have to convert the plug into the North American style socket, and then we would have it. Oh, more aquariums. Check this out. Wow. Actually, I was talking to this guy yesterday from España. This one's pretty cool. Look at the curved edges. Makes me a little nervous though. The Innovative Marine used to do a Nuvo Fusion 10 something rather with a curved one, and every single one of those tanks cracked. So we don't see too many like this. They do look cool. This is really the right way to do it. You want silicone on the edges. It could have been the little feet they have. I'm not trying to knock on any other companies, but lots of people had that tank. I took back a ton of them. They all cracked. Freshwater is really big here at the show. That's a really neat light. You know, we don't see these kind of designs for saltwater. And I wish I could talk to you more about freshwater, but I literally have no idea what's going on here. I don't know about these plants or the sand or why there's a little thing here smoking crack and bubbles coming out. I don't know why there's a fan there or a little oxygen tank. Like I don't know. This is a different world for me, but it's very beautiful. I can still appreciate it. This company I don't know a lot about, but they make some cool little products. I really want to find this one I was talking to yesterday from Poland. They're making some really, really cool stuff, and they're on the verge of coming to North America. The size of this convention, it's crazy, guys. This is one hall, and actually probably one of the smaller ones. It's where a lot of the fish and saltwater guys are. You get lost very easily. Like they give you a map to kind of go through it, and the map is intense. Like it's a booklet, and it's tricky to find stuff. But so I'm gonna find these Polish people. I hope you're still watching and you haven't got tired of my voice. I'm obsessed with this machine, whatever the hell it's doing over here. I think they're right around the corner. One other thing I want to mention, European brands, at least in our store, what I've seen, we put it to there's a very high standard. I think our customers, we see stuff that's made in Europe with, we look at it as high quality. Germany, France, England, Belgium, Italy especially. I'm a little biased, half Italian, but and Polish. This is the one I was talking about. They do a very cool light, similar to sort of like a Radeon in terms of power and price. Really sleek, and then it comes in 3 different sizes. They also have a very nice display tank here set up. But I want to show you over here, I really like the doser in this new product, and it's super clean, super sexy, and very small. So a lot of the dosers on the market, they're kind of big and bulky. This stuff is just, it looks like robotic. It looks sexy, future, and modern. It's almost stuff that you want to show off. You don't want to put it underneath your stand. You want to stick it on the outside. There's a peristaltic pump. This will test your alkalinity, and I think they're on the verge of releasing something else, Smart Tester. It'll do everything else, your calcium, your alk, your magnesium. They have TDS meters, pH meters. It's very different than anything else I've seen on the market, and it's cool to see. If it came to North America, I think it would do well. I'm just obsessed with the size. I really like, look how small this thing is. It'd be very easy to tuck or hide away somewhere, easy to mount. Very cool stuff from a company called Reef Factory, and it's all being made in Poland. Check this out, we're here at, what's it called? Modern Reef or Euro Corals? Which one?
Modern Reef.
Modern Reef, yeah. Check this out. It's nice to see some very healthy acro here. I haven't seen a lot of acro at the show in general. He has this flow off. I'm just going to focus over some of them. Look at the millipora. Incredible color. This looks sort of like a strawberry shortcake. Some bonsai. Look at this. Very nice. And very rare to see. He's doing a hybrid. Check it out. We have T5 against some Radeon XR15. These guys are actually culturing everything they sell. They're 100% aquacultured, kind of like Worldwide Corals, kind of like Top Shelf. They're very close to fully aquacultured. Really nice help. Healthy and colorful, nice mix. You guys want to see what's going on behind? I always like checking what people use. Deltec. You know what? I want to talk to these guys more because everybody's using a Deltec skimmer here. This is very popular, and I don't know why we don't sell more. We do have a distributor in Quebec, and it's something I hope to learn about a little bit more. I think they have a booth right over there somewhere, but everyone's using Deltec. Is the standard here at the show for skimmers. Really simple sum. Check out this tenuous, beautiful millie, and you can tell these are very old frags. These weren't made yesterday, these were not made last week. These weren't even made a month ago. They're well encrusted right over the flood. You know that he made them a long time ago. Super healthy. Really nice to see coral here. This is their system for adding barium, strontium, magnesium, cobalt, molybdenum, iron, manganese, fluorine. Looks a little bit like some other ones. So something I learned that I didn't know before coming here is a lot of the big players like Aquaforest or Fauna Marin, they'll private label for smaller companies that want to do their own branding, their own thing. So I may have had a meeting yesterday with one of them that has offered to do something like that with us. So you take their ingredients and then you can sort of tweak it to what you want in terms of concentration and elements and vitamins and that stuff, and they have the facility and the production to actually make it and then throw your name on it under your own label. So that's probably the most important thing that I gathered, and the meetings that I have are going to be really game-changing for us at Fragbox. And moving forward with the new aquarium line. Oh, hello Camera, this looks familiar. We sell these in the store. Very good doser, like the lines. Okay, bear with me guys. I know it's freshwater, but I'm really inspired with the scape. Maybe you've heard me talk about it in the store before. You know the display tank I have, it's very similar to this. I guess I don't need the orange filter. This is fresh. Let's take this thing off of here. Let's see, does that look better? I don't know, I hope so. But it kind of reminds me of the tank we have in the store. I just love what they've done with the scape. I can really appreciate this tank. Looks like a bonsai. I want to change, oh look at all these little shrimpies. I want to change the scape of the tank in the store, and I love this idea. Like this, rock, 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 and then maybe a couple in the sand. Super natural. I don't know who makes the tank. There's a lot of different aquarium manufacturers here that I've never heard of or seen, and they're completely different than what I'm used to seeing in North America. Just different style. I guess there's a different market. We don't see stuff like this. You never see stuff like this. The colors are different, the finishes, the drawers, everything. Like this one over here. I guess it is a freshwater line, but it's giving me a ton of ideas as I walk around. Oh, fresh. Reef Delete. We are here with Reef Delete. Check this thing out, the Aptasia Killer. We do have one in the shop. Excited to get back and use it. So you were just saying that it cannot be used unless it's underwater.
Yeah, so it only works underwater.
So you're not going to blind your children?
No, exactly. So on the back here we have what is essentially a conductivity sensor, and it tells the device when it's in salt water or hard water.
I saw some Aptasia in Aquaforest tank. We should go. We'll
go and have a go later on. Yeah,
we can go try it out.
So the main thing to remember about Reef Delete, it's not an instant killer.
Okay.
So many people think that you press the button, bang, it's gone,
and then it's finished.
That's not the case.
It's not a nuclear weapon.
Exactly. So we have this little snoot, which is always on the end.
Pretty cool.
And you can take that off. The only reason why you'd want to use this is if you've got an Aptasia in the middle of some zoas or some bubble algae somewhere really tight, and you don't want to accidentally get the coral.
It feels like quality, and it's basically a high-powered laser.
No, it's a high-powered UVC torch, not a laser.
Sorry, not a laser. It's a, see, that's
very, very different to a laser.
High-powered UVC torch. You point it at the Aptasia, and well, I guess you got to keep hitting it until it's gone. Is that the idea?
Exactly. So you want to.
This is it here, and very nice feature, made in the UK. What's the warranty like?
It's a year.
Nice.
It's a year, but they're built to be repairable. We haven't actually had any break.
Do you have to change some sort of internal part in there? Like is it like a bulb or like something?
It's a little LED in there, but its rated life is 8,000 hours.
Yeah, you're gonna.
So if you can hold the button down for 8,000 hours, you're gonna have muscly fingers.
And then you might need to buy another one. Really cool product. There's really nothing else like it on the market. There's no competitor. There's nothing.
No, and that's kind of what we wanted to do, is, you know, take a new idea and a concept.
Everything up until now, you grab Aptasia X or F Aptasia, some sort of paste, and then squirt it on.
And you still have to use those products a few times, just like you do with this.
Yeah, actually that's true. So we're excited to get back in the store. We'll do a proper video review when we check this out. We are here at Abyss, the single best return pump in the market that you can buy. This is the Lamborghini of return pumps. You want the best, you want the ultimate, you want a 10-year warranty on a return pump. Who the hell, I want to swear, I'm not going to swear, who the fudge offers 10-year warranty? They're expensive, but the way he's designed them, he's explaining to me, it's the last pump that you're going to buy. It's going to outlast your tank. You're not going to have that same tank for 10 years. You spend the money, but you can go on vacation, you can travel, all made here in Germany. What's this? Turbine for a jet?
No, that's not for sale.
Not for sale. That's just a toy. Oh, nice.
It's our smallest US flow pump.
That's the smallest one.
Yeah, that's the smallest one we do.
No, nice.
just 60 cubic meters per hour.
How about these? These look like
the larger ones.
These look like weapons. This looks like why Trump went into Iraq.
Well,
looks like a bomb.
These are actually like extremely efficient water movers. 200 tons of water per hour and 500 tons of water.
This is bigger than some people's entire aquariums.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But there are large aquariums that use that.
And this is
private ones.
This is all made in here in Germany.
Yes.
Yeah.
All in our facility.
What is this?
Those are the drivers.
Wow.
So every pump comes with a driver.
And 10-year warranty.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All the products.
That's insane. Nobody does that. You don't even get a 10-year warranty on a car. How long is a warranty on a BMW? 5 years? 100,000?
I think you can get up to 5.
This is
then
gonna
you have to pay extra for it.
This is gonna outlast your Mercedes, your BMW, your Toyota, your everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy, and that you can feel it when you pick it up. I can't lift it. I can't lift it with one hand. I work out. I got some power in me. It's crazy. It's an actual beast of a. The owner of Reef Rock and the man, the legend David Saxby. Gonna have a nice talk. Saxby, Reef Rock. I love being here. This is cool. I'm drinking. Best part about the show, one. Intermission wine, and with the legend over here, Mr. Sprung himself, and this is going in front of our YouTube following. Sorry guys, I'm still a little bit hungover. Funny, look at these little scrapers, and they feel, if you could hold them, they feel very, I was just telling them, very German, very well built, stainless steel anodized, so it's not going to rust, and you can clean your glass, and very convenient little screws on the back for swapping them out. And we already sell every single little product that Two Little Fishies offers, so you're going to find these in our store very shortly. You know, we love the brand, and it's a pleasure. Sitting here in Germany feels like a dream, having wine with the owner, looking at products. I'm here with Julian. He's showing me on his phone. What am I? Oh wow! I like living in between. He was able to breed some Bengai.
I got more photos.
I came over to him. This is one of his books, and he shows me. I say, "Oh wow, sorry. What a nice book! What a nice book. Look at Bengai Cardinals." And he says, "Oh, I'm actually breeding some here in my backyard." How many did you get?
About 30.
Amazing.
Which is a typical amount.
How come they're living inside an urchin?
That's what they do in the wild.
Oh, no way.
That's why they're colored like that.
Oh my God! How did I not know that? And then that's how they become protected and not get eaten.
Yep.
Genius. They also live. Tia, this is for you. I know you would love this. This is a 500-gallon outdoor pond at Julian Sprung's house, sunlit, with clams, breeding fish, and a beautiful tree. This is right up her alley. Weird biotope sort of tanks. Beautiful. Everything what you just said one more time. So he said, "Hello, would you like to meet my friend?" And then her grandfather what? Invented, what was it? A little device? The Protein Skimmer. You're
one of the first building protein skimmers.
In Germany, in Berlin? Okay. This is the granddaughter of the inventor of the This is why I came to Germany. This was the reason for this. Forget this. Forget the beer. Forget the queer. I came to meet the granddaughter of the guy who built the Protein Skimmer. And we're gonna switch cameraman. I just realized I haven't been on camera at least once, so I'm gonna give the camera here to my friend Cigar to do our exitro. Not exit. What do we call it when you're done with the video? Intro? No.
Introduction.
Intro. No. And then at the end, I always call it exitro, but that's not what it's called.
Outro?
Outro.
The
That's
outro.
It. I'll give you the camera. It's recording. Don't worry. It's only 20,000 YouTubers. We're gonna wrap up this episode of Fragbox TV. It's been a lot of fun. I'm coming to the show every 2 years. The people I met here are amazing, especially this guy. We're gonna check out Mauritius Island. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Amazing time. Love Germany. Love the beer. Oh, sorry. I'll put that in the beginning of the description. Maybe not a family-friendly episode, but thank you very much, and we'll see you guys back in Toronto very, very soon. Bye-bye.